Good morning, how are you and how do you do? I'm Lily and thank you for joining me today. And I have a great hack for you, which I think is absolutely genius. And it came to me this morning as I was trying to create large paper flowers. Now, you know, right now, the big thing right now are these large petal flowers. I haven't assembled this one quite yet, but I want to show you what just popped into my head, and I just couldn't wait to share it with you because I think it's absolutely genius. I mean, I'm not genius, but the idea is genius. So, like I said, paper flowers are huge right now, and I have been wanting to do these for a while. I have several friends that have made them, and they love them, and they look absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately for me, I don't own the fancy die, and I don't own the fancy curling tool to give these dimension. So let me tell you what I'm talking about. So there is a great tool out there right now on the market for curling your petals. Well, I don't have that tool, but guess what? Last Friday, we had sushi for dinner, and I saved the chopsticks. Now, I don't know about you, but you know, I am one of those people. I save everything because you never know when it's going to come in handy. And most of the things that I save do come in handy. For example, these fabulous chopsticks. So I thought, I am going to try to use this to curl my paper. Now, you'll notice I didn't separate the chopsticks because then it'll defeat the whole purpose. We want to keep these attached. And what we're going to do is curl the paper, sliding it between the chopsticks. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now here's a petal I've already curled. Now let me tell you how I cut my own paper, because I just mentioned I don't have the die to cut these petals. But it doesn't take a genius to figure this out. So let me show you. I took a sheet of 8.5 by 11 and I cut it into strips vertically. Now I didn't measure, I just kind of eyeballed it, and just to kind of get 3 even strips of paper, okay? The next thing I did is I folded these in half. Okay? Fold these in half, and then I did a rough petal shape cut. So at the fold, at the bottom, hold that at the bottom, and we're just going to cut a petal shape. Nothing fancy. It doesn't have to be perfect, because the end result is going to be pretty awesome, pretty fabulous. Do you see that? I'm not using a template. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Now you could use a template. You could take your time and cut out perfect petals, but you don't have to, you know? So here are our petals, okay? And it works best if you do this right here. So here are the petals. So now they're pretty flat. If you were to do this, you know, that's a pretty fat flower. Not a fat flower, a flat flower. And you want to add some dimension. And that's where my genius hack comes in. And let me just show you how this works like magic. So we're going to hold the center of the petals, and we're going to insert the petal between the chopsticks. We're going to twist and curl down. Twist and curl down, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes, and it doesn't tug at the paper. It glides smoothly through the paper. Look at that. Now, do you see how I'm holding it? I'm not applying any pressure at all. Just holding them and then curling. So let's do another. So here it is flat. And now insert and then twist and pull. Twist and pull, and I'm doing this in a downward motion. Insert, twist, and pull. Insert, twist, and pull. Let's do this third one. Insert, twist, and pull. You'll get really fast at this. The more you do it, the easier it is. Don't be intimidated. Don't overthink it. Just curl it. Just curl that paper. Now, I curled several. This one needs a little more curling. So let's curl this. Oh, and here's something else that, you might want to do. Once you start assembling it, some of your petals might need a little more curl. For example, in the ends here. Let's say you want to place these in the center of your flower. So then you'll see the curl is facing upward. So just insert the corners, and then now you're going to turn and flip towards you in upward motion, and you just want to curl those ends a little bit more. You see that? That'll give it more dimension in the ends. Just twist and curl upwards, and then that'll slightly, crease it at the corners here, and then just go up. So you get what I'm saying. Just insert, if you want to add more dimension to the edges. Okay, so how about we assemble it? I think that's just pretty cool. So now I'm going pretty fast here, and I'm really not taking my time. You can take your time doing this. This is really to show you this hack, this idea that just came to me for curling, which I think is pretty amazing. Use what you have, ladies and gentlemen. Use what you have. Okay, so let's start assembling this flower so we can see how wonderful it is. So I'm going to use some hot glue, and then I'm just going to begin to layer. Just a little bit of hot glue, and just layer a little bit more. Now here's a little bit about me. I chose this paper to do this little demo because I'm not a fan of this shade or purple in general. I know some of you are gasping, oh no, but I'm not. So I didn't mind cutting this up and just to show you. I'm really fond of like the turquoises and the teals. I love those shades, but if I messed it up, I didn't want to cut up my best paper. So we're using this color to show you, but I want to, looks like a lotus flower. Okay, look at that. And I can keep going. You layer, layer, layer until your heart is content. You just layer. Let's just layer. And did you notice how I'm kind of crisscrossing? See? Crisscrossing as I go. And you can layer or not layer as much as you like. Whatever makes you happy. But do you look at this curl? Absolutely amazing. And all done with this tool right here. I just can't get over it. I just can't get over it. See, I think of stuff, stuff comes to me. Anyway, Now, you could use the center, whatever center you like, the stamen. I have rosettes here on my desk. So let's do a rosette. Let's squeeze some glue. And let's use a rosette for the center. Oh my gosh, I want to cry. Happy tears, happy tears. And you can go back and curl those edges a little bit more if you want to. Look at that. Let me tell you, it is, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. But look at this flower. And I did another one earlier, just to make sure, I got my things, all my ducks in a row. Here's this one. Do you see how this one is not as curled? So you could curl, all day long to get this effect. You can do slight curling to get this effect. Once they are layered together, they look absolutely gorgeous. And even though this is not one of my favorite shades, one of my favorite colors, in the end, I think it looks really good. I like it. This is really nice. I hope you enjoyed it. Ladies and gentlemen, go have sushi today. Order sushi. Don't use utensils. Use a fork. Save your chopsticks, because this is really going to help bring that dimension to your petals and to other paper projects that you might have. Now, the other tool, the tool that's out there in the market, I'm sure it's fabulous, but I just don't have it, and I wanted to create this today, and this is what I came up with. All right, so let me know what you think. Give it a try. Go look through your utensil drawer and see if you have some extra laying around, but I think ordering sushi might be better. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think, and I really appreciate you sticking around and watching me create this. Thanks so much, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.